So I wanted to make a video and tell you guys a little bit about what we got going on at our shop down here. We got red light therapy. So that is photobiomodulation. It's where you're running the red spectrums of light and near infrared light. You're probably starting to see commercials. There's LeBron James on a commercial talking about red light therapy. Dana White is using red light therapy. Joe Rogan is using red light therapy. The 10X guy, Gary Brecka, he actually sells a red light therapy bed. And I think he's got some devices on there too. Another thing that we're doing is molecular hydrogen. So you've seen the water bottles probably. The 10X guy, Gary Brecka, once again, he he's promoting the molecular hydrogen. The thing is they've been doing molecular hydrogen in Japan for quite a while now. They have it on their ambulances. They have it in their hospitals. Just for something to do daily for your health is pretty amazing. We have an autistic son, and I guess I got to do the whole disclaimer thing. And I'm not making medical claims or anything like that, but our autistic son, we have seen amazing results with just drinking the hydrogen water. That's not even doing the inhalation. He went from pretty wild moods, great kid, and we love him to death, but there was a lot of times where it's too up and down, up and down. And we did a few things on his diet also after we started him on the hydrogen, but it has helped tremendously with his moods. So the whole reason we're doing both of those together is we do the hydrogen therapy. You drink the water, you do inhalation. Some people are doing inhalation before or after the beds. Those two things combined are amazing. We're seeing some really amazing results with people. Pain relief, it's good for cognitive function, collagen in the skin, neurological things. There's a bunch of studies. Andrew Huberman, he does Huberman Lab podcast. He's one of the head people at Stanford. He has a couple really good podcasts that you guys could check out on YouTube, Spotify, whatever the podcasts are. He talks about red light. The thing is the people that had a bunch of money jumped on board with this stuff first. I mean, you think about some of the people that I mentioned that are doing the red light and the hydrogen. They're extreme athletes. There's football teams now getting red light therapy beds. So another thing I wanted to mention is the two beds we have are medical grade. They're the real deal. They're not the chintzy $5,000 beds that you see online or the panels. And there's nothing wrong with that. Red light therapy is good no matter what. But let me tell you, there's a difference. There's a difference in an $80,000 red light therapy bed as opposed to a $500 panel. The power of the beds, the amount of wavelengths we can run a pulse between 0 and 10,000 hertz on whatever frequency or whatever wavelength I want to run it on. And so that's a big deal. We're messing around with a few different hertz, and we're seeing some pretty good results with that also. We also have a cold plunge and infrared sauna. We sell EMS mats, which those are really good for neuropathy. A lot of people like using them. They're for your feet. You can find them online, and we're selling them for about half the price as the other people online are selling them for. We have the on-the-go hydrogen water bottles too. Those are really good, and I don't want to say anything bad about those, but if you come in for the hydrogen therapy, we're going to put you on a machine that is from Japan. It's the #1 molecular hydrogen machine on the market, in my opinion. I guess I got to say that. Yeah, it's just some really amazing things. And here's the kicker for everything. I am going to basically help the people that want to walk them through the genetic testing. So I'm not a doctor, but I can pretty much hold your hand in the process. I can point you in the right direction, and we can get you a personalized supplement made. That, you guys, is amazing. I found out that I can't break down the certain kinds of B12. I have to get a special kind of B12, and B12 is super important. Vitamin D is super important. These tests, the thing that bugs me is, you know, for quite a while now, we could have had these tests done and you could have found out that you weren't able to, take the Flintstone vitamin or whatever vitamin it may be, the men's one a day. And more than likely, everybody's genetics are different. So some people can't break down certain forms of vitamins. And I knew about this, and until I got my genetic test back, I could not believe some of the stuff that I learned from this. It told me what kind of diet I should be on, what vitamins I couldn't break down, what vitamins I was deficient in. And that's not just from day to day, that goes genetically. So no matter what, I should have been on a special B12. Here's the crazy thing, none of the local stores around here carry that B12. So I got a special order that particular supplement. So it breaks everything down. It's super important. We're wasting our time taking vitamins that your body can't break down. So when you combined being on a specialized supplement, you're getting red light therapy, you're getting molecular hydrogen, and like I said, the cold plunge and the sauna, that's a whole different avenue of things that I'm not even going to go down that road yet. I'll make a different video for that. But I'm just on myself, and we have quite a few people signed up for a month now. We got 2 beds in here. So, it's 10 minutes is about the normal treatment time. You can go 15, 20, it depends on the setting. There's a weight loss setting, there's a pain relief setting, there's an intelligent mode setting, there's a collagen setting. That's on the new bed, and the other bed I can program any of that stuff into it. So I got the newest bed because it makes it simpler. It's a couple touches of a button. We can turn the beds on from outside the room. All of our rooms are fully enclosed, so you got tons of privacy. We got extra fans if you need it, because sometimes they get a little bit warm. But until you come in and try this, you have no clue on how good you can feel from this red light therapy. But basically, to break it down real quick, plants have chlorophyll, we have chromophores, right? So some of the chromophores that you might be easy to explain is those are cells. We have those in our eyes, and you see red, green, and blue, right? So that's chromophores. Those are cells. We have in your skin, you have chromophores, and that is what makes you tan. That's melanin, right? So that's a chromophore. Deeper in your body, there's also chromophores, which are the longer wavelengths of red light, near infrared light, and some of the higher numbers of the red light that actually gets down into your body and hits cytochrome C oxidants, and that completes the electrotransport chain, which is in the end you're producing ATP, and ATP is super important for life. I mean, that's what does everything in our body. Your ATP is the energy source, right? So mitochondria is the energy source. When you activate things on a cellular level, things change on a cellular level, and there has been so much research that we just didn't know about. And like I said, there's really good sources online, and they're not just YouTube videos. We're talking about one of the head people at Stanford, Huberman. I mentioned him earlier. He has tons of information on light therapy and red light therapy. We also have green light here, and so we have a panel that does green light, and that's really good for fibromyalgia and a lot of different things. But these beds and the molecular hydrogen combined are amazing, and we're really seeing some really, really awesome results. So if you guys haven't checked us out, we're down at the Harbor Shopping Center, just down from Blue Water. Full spectrum light therapy. We got a big sign up in front. It says red light therapy with an arrow pointing towards us. You guys just need to come check it out. And the genetic thing, ask me about it. If I'm here, I can go a little bit more detail, and I can show you my results so you know what you would get in a genetic test. And like I said, I got a couple different companies that I can point you in the right direction to build supplements. And the difference in how you're going to feel when you're taking the right supplements that are designed for your body and not the cookie cutter, men's one a day. It's night and day, man. You guys are going to see some really big results, and jump ahead of this because this red light thing is booming. Like I said, LeBron James got a commercial now. There's some professional athlete teams that are using this, in between for recovery, just muscle tissue repair, a whole bunch of things. So anyways, come check us out. We're down at the Harbor Shopping Center, and it's me and my wife, Ashley, and Dustin, and ask any questions that you got. I can probably answer them. And if there's something that I can't answer, I got a kiosk. I got a 3-foot kiosk with a little alien on it, and he is artificial intelligence, and he has all of the public information from lectures from Stanford, Oxford, a bunch of different universities and scientists. He has that uploaded into his database, and he's really cool. He's kind of quirky, but he can answer anything on a scientific level, or he can break it down real simple so you can understand it. So anyways, come check us out, guys. I hope you guys have a good one, and I'd love to see you come down here. And I want to start a thing in Brookings. We got beds here that they very few places in the United States have the grade of stuff that we have, and it's pretty cool to have it in our little town of Brookings. I've really wanted to do this for a while, and finally got it together and put it here. So come in and check it out, and any questions you got, I'll answer it, or the alien will answer it, and let's get started. Let's get everybody healthy, and let's not take a million pills to cover up symptoms. Let's just fix things at the core. Okay, you guys have a good one. Thanks.